you may have difficulties calling that name Enayo Asoko. You may call him
Samson.
Samson. Yeah. So that might sound a bit better. Okay, so you're welcome to yet another interesting edition. I hope you had a good night rest, and I hope the cold was not too much for you. For me, I found a solace in my blanket. So, first, I will bring in the story from the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, which says, I deliberately escaped from my Ibadan home to avoid more casualties during 2021 DSS attack. That's coming from Igbo.
And coming from page 2 of the Punch newspaper, running mates, Northwest, Northeast fight over slot. I am still searching, says Tinubu.
And this is coming from page 12 and 17 of the Nigerian Tribune. Insecurity, Zamfara government directs citizens to acquire guns.
I still have a bit of the tweet story of that. Page 10 of the Punch. Self-defense. Firearm ban still in force. CP warns Matawali.
And this is still coming from page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. Ekwerimadu's daughter's kidney donor, Ukbo. Ukbo's age is 21 years. That's coming from Immigration.
Immigration dismisses organ donors underage claim. Ebony Dixon back Ekweremadu. That from page 18 of the Punch newspaper.
And this is coming from the Metro page of the Nigerian Tribune. NDLEA arrests Brazilian returnee with cocaine concealed in private parts.
Building collapse. Lagos demolishes over 100 structures in 8 months. Page 37 of the Punch newspaper.
And this is coming from the APC presidential candidate, Tinubu. I am still searching for running mate.
Lagos couple faint as 3 children drown in pool. That's a very sad one. You can read more on that on page 4 and 5 of the Punch newspaper.
And still on politics from our end, Oyetola welcomes 10,000 PDP members into APC.
Aregbeshola Oyetola's camp say no reconciliation yet. That can be found on page 10 of the Punch newspaper.
And this is coming from page 12 of the Nigerian Tribune. Northeast, 200,000 displaced persons yet to be repatriated.
And from page 29 of the Punch, fuel shortage, inflation will weaken Nigeria's economic growth, and that is coming from the World Bank.
Page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune. Federal government begins implementation of 10 naira per liter tax on sugar sweetened beverages.
And this is another sad story. Gunmen kill Edo Kaduna Catholic priest and 2 others. Page 4 of the Punch newspaper.
Okay, we'll bring you these and many more stories when we return.
Your day has gotten a lot better. You can stand a chance of winning amazing prizes every month on Aloore Radio. How to participate? Follow us on our Facebook page on Aloore Radio. Share our program links on all your social media platforms. The person with the highest shared links win our amazing monthly prizes. Share, listen to Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.
Ìjọlúwà kò sẹ́ni tó ìjọlúwà ní bàbá lọ. Lọ́lọ́run ọba fi gbé àga. Lọ́lọ́run ọba fi gbé àga ò lẹ́bí ń bínú lẹ́bí ń pẹ̀kọ́.
Ọlọ́run jẹjà lọ. Tábàárẹ̀ ni ta kórìíra. Táwa fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn ọlọ́run wípé kó má dépò. Tọ́lọ́run wa gbégbé ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ dépò tán. Èèyàn gbà fọlọ́ ni o. Kí ló dé ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀tá ọ̀lẹ́? Abiyamọ ọ̀tá àgàn. Ó ní pàkútì ọ̀tá ẹni èkó ọ̀yà. Ká mẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kún mẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ òsì. Ká fẹ́yìn ní délùú sẹ́yìn ẹni tí ò ní yin ni ò ní yin ni. Ẹ pé gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ò ṣe nǹkan kan kò ṣe nǹkan kan. Pẹ̀lú àfojúsùn òkú mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin tó gbé lọ́wọ́ tó ló ń sìn fún iṣẹ́ lọ. Akitiyan Ṣèyí Mákindé lójú ọ̀nà ètò ẹ̀kọ́. Ó ṣe káńtù ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́ta tó bí ń san lórí ọmọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ó ṣẹ̀kọ́ dọ̀fẹ́. Ó pínwé ó tún yàrá ìkàwé ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló falẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga LAUTECH padà di tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ètò ìlera ń kọ́ àtúnṣe pẹ̀lú gbígbé sóhun èlò ìfúnlé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé. Ẹ̀wọ̀n laboratory tó wà nílé ìwòsàn ní Ọ̀yọ́. Àwọn ọkọ̀ ambulance gbogbo wọ̀nyí kọ́. Ìgbìyànjú Ṣèyí Mákindé lórí kéto àmúlẹ̀mú náà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kọ́. Ó pèsè ọkọ̀ fáwọn agbófinró kí wọ́n máa fi yíde patrol ní tìpítòrò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Operation Force tó kó fún wọn láyé tẹ̀. Ìwéré ilé àtàkùn ààrẹ. CCTV camera lójú pópó l'Íbàdàn. Commissioning of mobile squadron unit lágbo ààrẹ. Tó wá dà bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ máa gbèsè yóò ṣe kankan. Nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wa ìtẹ́tọ̀ ìrìnàwó ìjọba gbà. Ó ṣàgbékalẹ̀ farm estate àkókò. Èrú àti awẹ́ lábẹ́ òsádà. Ó tún fẹ́ gbẹ̀rún lọ́nà ogún àgbẹ̀ léso kí wọ́n gbè lóko wọn. Ó mójútó ìdókòwò tó lè máa pawó wọlé fún wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Asphalt àti quarry plant níjàyè. Gbogbo ẹni tó ń ṣe sí ọ̀pọ̀ ilẹ̀ rẹ̀ báyìí nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ní kíákíá ìrọ̀rùn ló ń bá dé o. Ẹgbẹ́ gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ owó tó gbé kalẹ̀ fún dènà COVID-19 nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Bó ṣe ń faná ló ń ṣọ̀nà ló ń ṣomi. Owó oṣù ìyàwó òṣìṣẹ́ yàmọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbẹ̀tọ̀ wọn déédéé. A ní èrè gbòòrò kẹ́rì ṣẹ́ṣẹ́ Ṣèyí Mákindé ń ṣe ẹlẹ́yàáyè. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ṣé wàá rí báyìí fọlọ́wọ́ kọ̀ tẹ̀lé? Ẹ kíyè sáwọn tẹ̀m̀bẹ̀lẹ̀kọ̀ ẹ̀dá tí wọn kì í ráṣeyọrí ẹlòmíì. Ẹ jẹ́ gbàgbọ́ tí ẹnjìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé kó kẹsẹ̀ jáde lójú pọ̀nà àfojúsùn fún mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin tó gbé lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ẹ̀yin ará bí ẹ fọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹ ò gbọ́dọ̀ bàjá mi àgbẹ̀ máa dùn.
Ìkéde ìwà láti lè ṣe ìròyìn àṣà àti ìrìnàjò afẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Adio.
Bàbá ẹ kú kalẹ̀.
Wá wo nǹkan. Òní bí àtòkèrè ló là káyè tí wọ́n wo sàkún nǹkan. Ṣáájú káwọn kan tó mọ fóúnjẹ láwa lójú. Níjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti káwọn ọ̀dọ́ kan jọ sílùú Awẹ́ láti máa kọ́ nípa iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ lọ́nà tìgbàlódé lábẹ́ àmójútó àjọ IITA.
Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá. Ṣẹ́yìn ọ̀gbọ́n tí náà ń gbòòrò ni. Wọ́n ní ìṣèjọba tí ń bẹ lóde báyìí. Audio government ni wọ́n ń pè.
Èwo lẹ̀ ń pè báwọn.
Ìjọba tí ń fẹnu yàrá sọ́bẹ̀.
Àdìó. Mi bí mo ti wí fún wọn pé kó yé mọ pẹ̀lú ọ̀gbẹ́já wúrà. Ṣé nǹkan tá a fojú rí ni àbí tó farasin? Ọ̀nà mọ́níyà àjàyè títí tó fi dé sẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ ti fẹ́ parí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀nà olóko mẹ́rin tó yọ kùlùlù láàrin ìlú Ṣakí Ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ títí tó fi dé Gbòho tí ò ti ṣe é rìn mọ́ látọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni ọ̀ndàjì l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́. Iṣẹ́ sì ń lọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí lórí ètò ìlera tó múnádóko jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì làwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àtòṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ò láláṣẹ mọ́ kí wọ́n tó rẹ́tọ̀ wọn gbà.
Bàbá gbogbo ń tẹ̀sán yóò tọ́ ni kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́. Àmọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ yìí lọ́wọ́rọ́ pọ̀ kò jónú. Ẹ sì mọ̀ pé eégún tó bá rorò làwọn á kó bí ìbọn lẹ̀.
Àdìó àti gbọ́njú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́nkùnlé Ọ̀yọ́. Eégún tó bá ṣoore fún wa báyìí làwọn kó bí ìbọn.
Ẹ kú àgbà bàbá.
Kò ní ìdálẹ́ ìmọ̀ tú ìmọ̀ jọ ìmọ̀ ẹni ní kò ní ìdálẹ́.
Ilé-iṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn àṣà ohun ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Welcome back to Aloore newspaper review, coming to you live from JSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism Secretariat at Godi Ibadan. Don't forget, you can join us on our social media platforms. You can join us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Aloore Radio. You could also join us on our YouTube channel at Aloore Radio, right?
Yes.
And you could join us on our website. What's our website?
www.alooreradio.com, and you can also download our application via the Google Play Store by searching for Aloore Radio, or you give us a call via our studio line on 090-398-53731.
Okay, I'm bringing you this first story from page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. July 2021 attack. I escaped from my Ibadan home to avoid more casualties. Igbo, the Yoruba Nation agitator, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igbo, on Friday night in his residence at Cotonou, capital of the Republic of Benin, said he deliberately escaped from his Ibadan residence in the heat of the invasion by the agents of the Department of State Service and soldiers on July 1, 2021 to prevent more casualties on the part of his aides. Adeyemo emphasized that if he had stayed back, apart from his 2 aides that were shot dead by the security agents, many more of his loyalists who were inside the residence located at Soka off Lagos Ibadan Expressway would have been killed. You may read more of this story on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune.
And coming from page 2 of the Punch newspaper, running mates, Northwest, Northeast fight over slot. I am still searching, says Tinubu. There are indications that the northern governors of the All Progressives Congress from the northwest and northeast are divided over the choice of a suitable running mate for the party's presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. This is as the former governor of Lagos State on Sunday revealed that he was still searching for his running mate for the 2023 presidential election. For more details, turn to page 2 of the Punch newspaper.
And then I'm bringing this from still on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. Deji of Akure, local council chair, disagree on appointment, removal of community head. And he has this rider which says, I remain consenting authority in Akure Kingdom. Deji insists, your action is now void, unconstitutional. LJ Boss. The Deji of Akure land, Oba Alade Toyinbo, Ogunlade Alade Lucy, is currently in power play with the chairman of Akure North Local Government Area, Mr. Bankole Ogbeshe Tore, over the removal of a traditional head, the Olu of Ilado Igbatoro, Chief Johnson Ajomole, and subsequent appointment of Chief Ife Dayo Joshua Afelumo as the traditional head of the community, while Oba Alade Toyinbo maintained that tradition and customs empower him to appoint and remove any minor chiefs in both Akure South and North. Ogbeshe Tore said that his domain does not extend beyond Akure South and that the monarch has no traditional or legal rights to appoint village heads beyond his territory. You may read more of this story on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune.
And this is coming from the Metro page of the Punch newspaper. Lagos couple faints as 3 children drown in pool. A yet to be identified couple have been inconsolable after their 3 children drowned in a swimming pool in their estate in the Aja area of Lagos State. Punch Metro gathered that both husband and wife had gone for an event when the 3 children left their house to swim in the pool. As of the time of this report being filed, the circumstances surrounding the tragedy were still sketchy. It is, however, learnt that some residents, including security members on the estate, found the children lying motionless in the pool. For more details, turn to page 4 of the Punch newspaper.
And this is still coming from page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune. A query map do. Nigerian immigration says Nwamini, proposed kidney donor, is 21 years old. The Controller General Nigerian Immigration Service, Issa Jere Idris, on Sunday cleared the air on the controversy surrounding the age in the passport with David Ugbo Nwamini, who was alleged to have been trafficked to the United Kingdom for organ harvesting by former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice Ekweremadu, used for the trip to the UK. You may read more of the story on page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune.
And coming from page 8 of the Punch newspaper, Adamawa Oyo, 14 others get 22.79 billion naira to enroll out of school children. The Universal Basic Education Commission will distribute 22.79 billion naira to 15 states through the World Bank funded Better Education Service Delivery for All. It was reported that BESDA is a World Bank funded intervention program aimed at increasing equitable access for out of school children, improving literacy, and strengthening accountability for basic education results. For more details, turn to page 8 of the Punch newspaper.
And this is coming from page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune. FG begins implementation of 10 naira per litre tax on sugar sweetened beverages. The federal government has commenced implementation of the 10 naira per litre tax on sugar sweetened beverages aimed at combating non-communicable diseases. The SSB tax was passed in the Finance Act on 31 December 2021 and due for implementation on 1st of June 2022. You may read more of this story on page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune.
HIV, Taraba conduct mass testing, 77 test positive. The Taraba state government on Sunday said 77 persons tested HIV positive out of 2,156 tested during the ongoing mass testing and treatment to ensure HIV-free society by 2030. For more details, turn to page 10 of the Punch newspaper.
Why are you reading that kind of frightening news? I won't go to Taraba. Please don't go to Taraba. I urge everyone in this studio not to go to Taraba.
No, I think the figure is quite low. Out of 2,156.
Even if it is true, don't go to Taraba. Alright, that was a nice.
Okay, that was on the lighter mood anyway.
Alright, I'm bringing this next story from page 12 of the Nigerian Tribune. Makinde OK's recruitment of additional 500 Amotekun corps. Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State has approved the recruitment of additional 500 corps into the state Western Nigeria Security Network codenamed Amotekun. This is contained in a statement issued by the State Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Dr. Wasiu Olatubosun, on Sunday in Ibadan. The statement indicated that Makinde announced the approval during the monthly security meeting with chairmen of local governments, heads of security agencies, traditional rulers, and other stakeholders in the state. You may read more of this story on page 12 of the Nigerian Tribune.
Alright, coming from page 18 of the Punch newspaper, immigration dismisses organ donors underage claim at Boeing Dixon back Ekweremadu. The Nigerian Immigration Service has stated that it followed due process in issuing a Nigerian passport to Mr. David Nwamini, who was alleged trafficked to the United Kingdom for organ harvesting by former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu. Nwamini had allegedly claimed to be a minor after he arrived in the United Kingdom, where he was to donate his kidney to Ekweremadu's daughter. For more details, turn to page 18 of the Punch newspaper.
Insecurity Zamfara directs citizens to obtain guns. Following increase of activities of bandits in various parts of Zamfara state, the state government has directed individuals to obtain guns. This was contained in a statement issued by the Commissioner for Information, Ibrahim Tusara, and made available to the Nigerian Tribune on Sunday. You may read more of this story on page 12 of the Nigerian Tribune.
Ogun workers threaten strike over pensions, unpaid deductions. The organized labor in Ogun State have threatened to begin a full-blown strike on June 27 following the state government's failure to accede to their demands. The Ogun State Chairman, Nigerian Labour Congress, Mr. Emmanuel Bankole, made this known while interacting with members of the Labour Writers Association of Nigeria at a workshop held in Abeokuta on Sunday. For more details, turn to page 31 of the Punch newspaper.
Okay, this is coming from page 17 of the Punch newspaper. NDLEA arrests Brazilian returnee with cocaine in private parts. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested a Brazil returnee, Widum, at the arrival hall of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, with pellets of cocaine concealed in his private part.
And Naseni trains directors, workers in due process. Determined to ensure that staff members keep to the rules of engagement, the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure has invited both the Bureau of Public Procurement and Independent Corrupt Practices and other related offences commission to train and build the capacity of the agency's workers. For more details, you can turn to page 31 of the Punch newspaper.
Okay, at this juncture, we're going to call it a day. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate this. And there are still more stories on the Nigerian Tribune and the Punch newspaper. You may pick a copy each and read more of the stories. Till tomorrow, when our colleagues will bring you a fresh edition of Aloore newspaper review. We hope you have a blessed day and stay blessed. My name is Olamide Adeniji. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying tuned.
And before we go, do not forget you can follow us on all social media platforms, on Facebook at Aloore Radio, on YouTube at Aloore Radio, or you visit our website on www.alooreradio.com. Once again, I am Eneyo Asuko. Thank you for joining us and do have a good day.
ọgbà tí a sì jiná lóde ìròjé làwọn aláṣẹ ìjókòó tì tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ ọba ni wọ́n ṣe gàyà díẹ̀ náà ìlú ló láṣẹ ẹjẹ́ ló jẹun náà ìdí nìyí tó fi jẹ́ pé ẹ̀tọ́ ìlú là ń fowó òlú ṣe nípìnlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ẹ̀rí bí ní ètò ẹ̀kọ́ wa ṣe ń dòkèèrè LAUTECH ti tìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé bíi 40 ló ti wẹ̀wọ̀ ọ̀tún pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tòun àti irinṣẹ́ tó kojú owó iṣẹ́ sì ti fẹ́ẹ̀ parí pẹ̀lú lórí 100 míì jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ààbò tó dájú ohun amáyédẹrùn ní ìṣokùnfà ìdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá láwùjọ òun náà nípínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ fi wà nípò kẹta nínú àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tí ń pawó wọlé jùlọ lábẹ́lé nílẹ̀ wa ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ló ti láǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ lọ́nà ti gbàlódé táṣeyọrí yóò sì jẹ́ kó ń jẹ́ sùn wà bọ̀ láìpẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àtòṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbowó wọn lásìkò pápá àṣírí adámàsìngbà àtàwọn inú ojú pópó tí ń sòrú dọ̀sán kọ́ àwọn ìlú ti sọ fásì ìwádùn níṣèjọba yìí fi mọ rírì gbogbo àwọn aláṣẹ gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ń sọ fún wa pé pẹ̀lú ìṣọ̀kan wa oòrùn tó kù lókè yìí ó táṣọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn àṣà ohun ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ló ń kéde.
Your day has gotten a lot better. You can stand a chance of winning amazing prizes every month on Aloore Radio. How to participate? Follow us on our Facebook page on Aloore Radio. Share our program links on all your social media platforms. The person with the highest shared links win our amazing monthly prizes. Share, listen to Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.